Everton are planning for a busy summer, with the freaking group willing to back David Moyes as he whips his side into shape. The Scottish manager has been brilliant since replacing Sean Dyche in the dugout, but there's only so much he can do without investment across numerous positions, angling the Toffees toward a state of confidence and coherence, capable of competing at the upper end of the Premier League. Remove ads. There's no question the Merseysiders need more goals as they step into the Bramley Moore Dock Stadium, and Moyes appears to have found his man already, with Everton joining the race for a serious striker. Everton join race for new striker. It's no secret that Everton are in need of a new center forward, with Dominic Calvert-Lewin approaching the end of his current contract, while Chelsea loanee Armando Broja is likely to return to his parent club. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. With that in mind, caught offside report that Everton have joined the hotly contested race for Valentin Castellanos, a 26-year-old striker plying his trade for Lazio. The reliable goalscorer will be allowed to leave if Lazio received a fee of around £30 million, although in truth, suitors may well be put off by such demands. In any case, Everton know they have their work cut out with this one. Nottingham Forest, West Ham United, and Wolverhampton Wanderers are all eager to make their move this summer. What Castellanos would bring to Everton. Castellanos, a two-cap Argentine international, played out the early years of his career in his homeland before transferring to the MLS in 2018, where he would remain in the Big Apple with New York City FC until moving on loan to Girona in 2022. A prolific season in Spain led to a permanent move to Lazio, and after scoring just 4 Serie A goals last season, Castellanos has now posted 14 across 39 appearances this term, supplying 8 assists. There's an athletic grace to his football that would certainly add a dimension to Moyes' attack, contrasting with the powerful strides of Beto and Calvert-Lewin's target man style, should the veteran forward renew his contract. As per FBref, Castellanos ranks among the top 9% of center forwards across Europe's top 5 leagues over the past year for shots taken, the top 12% for goal-creating actions, and the top 20% for progressive carries per 90, praised for his extraordinary technical ability by Lazio boss Marco Baroni. Goal-creating actions are pieces of play that lead to a goal. These include moments such as a pass, take-on, or foul being drawn. The Nine's performances in the Europa League this year have also led the data-driven platform to compare him to Richarlison, Everton's former talisman who left for Tottenham Hotspur in a £60 million deal back in 2022. It's difficult to analyze the Brazilian's performances from this term, for his availability has been limited due to injury, but Richarlison did enjoy heightened success under Ange Postecoglou's wing last year, with his energy, versatility, and snapping bite making for an intriguing option. It's an option Castellanos could provide for Moyes to have an even greater effect. Richarlison's tenacity and ability to add a direct threat while using his movements and physicality to upset defenders differentiates him from the rabble of forwards across the continent. Fitness setbacks have been his nemesis in recent years, but his underlying talent level remains strong. However, while Everton might be interested in completing a deal, it doesn't make sense to take a backward step when every aspect of the club is currently angled forward to a new beginning. Castellanos could be the man to lead Everton over the coming years, bearing Richarlison's prolific quality and multifacetedness. Though the Argentine could perhaps be a bit more clinical with his shooting, there's enough about his overall game that Moyes would delight in working with him, adding a layer to an Everton team firmly rooted in structure and solidity and purposeful pragmatism. After renewed promise since the harsh winter of Dyche's final days abated, Everton have got an appetite for a new level of success, showing intent and bringing players such as Castellanos into the fold, instead of returning for a former star in Richarlison, who is flattered to deceive since leaving, is surely the way forward.